Hello, and welcome to 365 Days with me, with Joan, enjoying the life I chose to live. Today is day 12, and today I want to talk to you about something you may be doing without even realizing it. Stop talking yourself out of the things. Have you ever wanted something and felt excited about it, and then almost immediately you started explaining to yourself why it wouldn't work? And maybe you saw an opportunity and thought, I would love to do that. And then your next thought was, but I'm probably not qualified enough. Maybe you wanted to start a business, and before you even tried, you thought, there are already too many people doing that. Or maybe you wanted to make a video and then you thought, nobody's going to watch my videos. Maybe you wanted to travel somewhere and you immediately started thinking about every reason you couldn't go. Maybe somebody gave you a compliment, and instead of simply saying thank you, you explained why you didn't really deserve it. Maybe something good started happening in your life, and instead of enjoying it, you started waiting for something to go wrong. Think about that. Sometimes the opportunity is even gone yet, and you already rejected it yourself. Right? Nobody told you no. You told yourself no. Nobody said you weren't capable. You decided you probably weren't capable. And nobody said the dream wasn't possible. You started listing every reason it couldn't happen. And I want you to notice that. Because sometimes the biggest obstacle in front of you is not actually in front of you. Sometimes it's the conversation happening inside your own head. And listen, I'm not telling you to ignore reality. If something requires preparation, prepare. If you need information, learn. If you need money, make a plan. If you need training, get the training. If you need help, ask for help. I keep saying ask for help. There's a difference between being realistic and to keep protecting yourself from every possible disappointment if you didn't even try. Because yes, sometimes you're going to hear no. And some things won't work, period. And sometimes the timing won't be right. But do you know what else can happen? You can hear a yes. Something can work. And someone can give you the opportunity. You will surprise yourself. You can learn faster than you expected. You can meet someone who helps you. You can discover another way. Something can actually go right. And sometimes you need to practice imagining the possibility, because your mind can create 20 scenarios where everything can go wrong, and surely you can give yourself permission when something goes right. What if they say yes? What if somebody loves your idea? What if you actually enjoy doing it? What if you're better at it than you thought? What if the opportunity leads to another opportunity? What if this is the beginning of something you cannot see yet? What if you try? Or even if it doesn't happen exactly the way you want it, at least you have tried. It's a possibility, and it deserves space in your life. Maybe you say to yourself, I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't know enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough followers. I don't have the right connections. I don't look like the people who usually do this. I didn't start early enough. I made too many mistakes. I should have done this years ago. Okay then. Maybe some of the things are true. Maybe you don't have everything you want yet. But does that automatically mean you should stop? No. No. Ask a better question. Instead of, why can't I do this? Ask, how could I do this? Instead of, I don't have enough money. Ask, what can I start with? Instead of, I don't have enough. Ask, what do I need to learn first? Instead of, nobody knows who I am. Ask, how can I start showing people what I do, what I can do? Instead of, I missed my chance. Ask, what opportunity is available to me now? That change. And the questions matters, because one question opened the door, or one question closed the door, and the other one makes you look for a handle. I want you to be very careful how you talk to yourself about the things you want. Your words matters. If everything goes like, but I probably can, or that's probably not for me. You may walk past things that actually work for you. If every compliment becomes, no, I'm really not good, then you never learn how to receive something very beautiful without arguing with it. Sometimes you don't even let good things to reach you. A new idea, a chance to learn, a chance to love, a chance to earn money, a chance to create, a chance to become somebody you always wanted to. Sometimes you can simply say, thank you. I'll try it. I'll consider it. I'm interested. Tell me more. Why not me? This one is important. Why not you? Why not you? If somebody else can learn something, why can't you learn? If somebody else start over, why can't you? If somebody else can build something later in life, why can't you? If somebody else can create a new income, write a book, make art, start a business, go back to school, travel, change careers, build a healthier life, why have you already decided the possibility belongs to anyone, everyone, except to you? You don't know what you can become until you give yourself a chance. And giving yourself a chance does not mean pretending you will never fail. We will fail one way or the other. We will learn. Rejection is not enough. You are the one who rejects yourself first. I want you to think about something. Something good that you've been talking yourself out of it. Maybe it's something small. Maybe somebody invited you somewhere and you keep thinking, I shouldn't go. Or maybe there's something you want to wear and you keep thinking about what somebody may say. Maybe you want to share your work. Maybe you want to apply for something. Maybe you want to finally charge for something you're good at. Maybe you want to start creating content. Maybe you want to learn something completely new. Or maybe you want to give yourself permission to be happy. And every time that thought comes, you immediately produce an argument with yourself, against yourself. I want you to catch it, not judge it. Don't judge it. And ask yourself, is this actually true? Or am I afraid? Because fear can sound very intelligent. Fear doesn't always say, I'm scared. Sometimes fear says, this probably isn't a good time. This is not good for you. Maybe later. You need to research a little more. Wait until you're more confident. Those are excuses. You should probably have everything perfectly first. What if people think you're ridiculous? What if nobody cares? What if you fail? And sometimes those questions sound reasonable. But if you keep answering every dream with fear, fear becomes the person making your decisions, not you. I don't want fear making all my decisions. I don't want fear to make all the decisions of my life. You can listen to it, but understand what it's trying to protect. And then you can still say, thank you, but I'm going to try it. Maybe cautiously, maybe slowly, maybe imperfectly, but I'm going to give myself a chance. And you know what? You may discover that some things you were afraid of were actually not for you. And that's okay too. Trying something and deciding you don't want it is very different from never trying, because you convinced yourself that you couldn't. At least now you know. You experienced it, you learned, you made a decision from experience instead of fear. And that is growth. So today, I want you to notice the way you respond when something good appears. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. Do you receive it? Or do you find an excuse or the reason you don't deserve it? Do you destroy your own excitement? Do you imagine what can go wrong before you even allow yourself to imagine what can go right? And maybe today you change the conversation. Maybe when a good idea comes, instead of saying that will never work, you say, let me explore it. Maybe instead of saying I could never do that, maybe you say, I don't know how to do it yet. And maybe instead of I'm not ready, you say, what will help me become ready? Maybe instead of nobody's going to care, just say, let me create it and let's find about it. What if I fail? What if I learn? Right? Just ask the right question. Ask for help, and you are allowed. You're allowed to ask those questions too. What if it works? Yes. What if it works? What if your dream happens, maybe not exactly the way you expected it, but you succeed? How about that? Have you thought about that? So don't talk yourself out of your dream. Don't talk yourself out of your ideas. Don't talk yourself out of the opportunities that might change your life. Okay? So here I am. I still have no AC at home, no air conditioning. Listen. I don't know hell, but I know it's hot, but my house is it's very hot. My house is hot. I have complained. I have done everything I can possibly do. I'm not gonna, how can I say, I'm trying to move out of this place, which is beautiful, and it served me. I'm ready to move to my own place, and that's what I'm doing. Right now, I almost didn't record, but I said to myself, no, wait. This is a promise I made to myself. So I'm keeping my promise. Today I did. I don't know about another days, but I'm telling you, against all odds, keep on working. Keep on doing everything you say you were gonna do. Keep your word. The only thing we as human beings has, that's what I think, that's my thought. We only have our word, and it matters. For me, my word, what I said, has to be done. It has to be done, period. It matters. I learned that from my grandpa. I miss him so much. Probably 3 or 4 days ago, I was crying for my grandpa. He left Earth 2002. I miss him. He's the one who built me. He's the one who taught me about honor, about everything. And I missed him. We were always smiling, laughing. And I'm telling you, sometimes I will come home and I'm wearing certain tennis shoes. He said, let me see that. And he tried my tennis shoes. He's like, oh my God, they're so good. They're so comfortable. I'm number 8, or was. My feet is growing. And I said, you like him, Grandpa? He said, yes. And I said to him, they're yours. He said, you sure? He said, here, get some money. I said, no. I'll go and get me a pair, don't worry, which is like $20. And it's a blessing. Me and my grandpa were, oh my God, we were like one one mind. Sometimes we would just see each other when we hear someone saying something stupid. We would just smile. I miss them. And everything I know, I thought to my son. And my son, he's amazing. He's an old soul. I will keep saying it, old soul. He's a great companion. And here we are, saying present. And this is day 12. I'll see you tomorrow. I have so much to share. I'm so excited. I'm very happy. And I will continue to making this kind of videos, and hopefully I have the right energy to it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking my videos. Drop a comment, say something, share my videos. This lady here, appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Stay blessed, and don't talk yourself out of stuff. Okay, see you tomorrow.